Sorry. This is 6 minutes of me sharing clocks. This is clock number 1. Very first clock ever made. This is a clock about lies. Now we need to stop lying. It also has a sentence above or multiple sentences that can put people back on earth if they're in hell and they are good. And you will be amazed that many people are good that you actually thought might not be good. So always use this sentence if you see someone in hell. Doesn't matter if they are gay or a prisoner or something else. This is because I got mad of the torture. I remade it. I got tortured so hard that I destroyed one of my clocks, or two even. This is a clock I made quickly. I made a mistake. The waterfall that's polluted was larger than the one that's clean. So I had to restart. But I did write some things that were important, I think, or nice to add or say. Some things I asked to Satan. For example, if you drink 11 beers when you're young, you can probably die of it if you're a female, or 13 if you're a male. So don't overdrink. You can't overthink, you can overdrink. Actually, you can overthink, but that's another story. Here's another clock. This is interesting. I just written down some random things. One of the random things I written down might be very interesting for China to note, and also for Europe or other regions, America. It's a drawing of a small place, a relative small place, and it says banking systems attacks are harder on small coins, meaning that it's harder to break down the value of a small coin than a large coin, and it's easier to corrupt the system if it's a large coin than a small coin. But it's your choice, of course, but you can always vote on it and code it and see how that works. So wisdom comes through thought, knowledge is merely learned. While bravery is the only thing that cannot be bought, true wisdom comes from inside, while knowledge comes from outside. I thought that was pretty deep for a random remark on a clock. So here's a Chinese clock I made. It's a little bit fold. I'll get a book later to put on top of it. It says here health or peace. No, health was the other. This one says peace will bring wealth. Wealth will bring opportunity. But wisdom will bring joy. So you see with what I did there, everyone thought I was going to say something about opportunity. But I wasn't, because only chasing opportunities and only chasing wealth leads to emptiness. And true wisdom leads to more joy than empty chasing money. And here I said, for China, the pride and zenith. I'll move on because there's so many clocks and I haven't got many minutes left, sorry. So here's the Japanese clock. Japan honor us all, bow down, Lubu, quoted. Here's the Kievan Rus clock. Kievan Rus. A life is worth infinite, spend it wisely. Here's the old Kievan Rus clock. Here's the African clock. Here's my first completely Russian clock, except one sentence, maybe 2 sentences. Here's a clock I torn up because of torture. Time for Democracy. I rewritten it also though, because I did like the clock. I like every clock, they're very dear to me actually.